Mini motorcycles, also known as mini bikes, are available in a wide range of styles and sizes, offering a thrilling experience in a compact package. The post-war doodlebug of the 1940s is believed to be the earliest example of a mini motorcycle. In the 1950s, mechanics constructed their own custom bikes using spare parts with go-kart engines and rode them around the pits at local races. This led to the development of mass-produced models such as the Taco mini bike, Rupp, Bonanza, and others in the 1960s. These models were exhilarating to ride, but were primarily intended for off-road recreational use. However, Honda changed the game by introducing mini motorcycles that could be ridden on the streets. In the 1960s, Honda owned the Tomatech amusement park and created mini motorcycles for visitors to the park. These motorcycles were so popular that Honda decided to put them into regular production, and they arrived in the United States in 1968. Unlike the various existing models, which were mostly powered with lawnmower engines, the Honda Mini motorcycle was well engineered and built with Honda quality. It set itself ahead of the pack and started a boom for fun, pint-sized motorcycles that could be legally driven on the streets. Historically, mini bikes have been viewed mostly as toys in the United States. However, a resurgence has seen their popularity shoot up, and today we have many to choose from. Therefore, we have choices aplenty. So check out this list of the 5 most affordable mini motorcycles for 2024. Starting off the list at number 5 is the Honda Z50, affectionately known as the Monkey. The Honda Monkey was introduced in the United States in 1968 and quickly gained popularity. Over the years, it underwent several changes and evolved into something different. However, the Monkey is back in the 2020s and proudly sporting its original badge on the side cover. The new Monkey is an all-new ride that retains the fun spirit of the original Z50. It's powered by a modern 125cc 4-stroke fuel-injected engine that debuted in the 2018 model year. Despite its small size, it's much larger than the original Z50, making it a reasonable ride for short commutes and city living. The Monkey is equipped with disc brakes with ABS and digital gauges, which sets it apart from the 60s era technology. The 125cc engine provides triple the power of the original, which is plenty for modern traffic, and can get the little primate up to around 60 miles per hour in 5th gear. Additionally, reliable starting comes courtesy of an electric starter. Compared to its inspiration, the new Monkey is in another league altogether. It's a comfortable little cruiser that comes standard with the expected refinement and build quality of a Honda vehicle, and it comes at a retail price of $4,299. And if that's not good enough, riders can expect upwards of 150 miles per gallon. Best of all, its larger size means you won't look like an ape while you're riding it. Coming up next at number 4 is the CF Moto Papio. CF Moto, founded in 1989, has recently entered the motorcycle market with a bang, determined to win over American buyers. Although it has several new models for sale right now, the Papio is a standpoint. Available in 2 styles, the CL and the SS, the Papio is a 126cc mini bike that is perfect for around town commuting. The Papio SS looks like a classic cafe racer in miniature, with its dual parallel headlights and diminutive fairing. The styling is clever and attractive, and it's backed up by some impressive specs. The CL model is a bit more stripped down, with semi-knobby tires appropriate for light trail riding or as a perfect beach cruiser. Both bikes are powered by a fuel-injected single making 9.4 horsepower, at a 48-inch wheelbase that weighs in at a scant 250 pounds. The gauge blends an analog tachometer with a digital readout for speed. CF Moto is changing the perception of Chinese motorcycles by introducing new models of excellent build quality. While the Papio hasn't been around long enough for long-term reliability testing, other models are receiving 5 out of 5 from outlets like Motorcycle News. The new Papio is definitely worth a second look, especially considering the retail price of either version is around $3,299, hundreds less than comparable models. Up next at number 3 on the list is the Hondagrom. The Hondagrom, a 125cc mini bike, was introduced to the US market in 2014 and has been a hot seller ever since. The Grom's versatility and overall usefulness make it a great choice for everyday tasks. It's small enough to maneuver just about anywhere and can keep up with most city traffic. Being able to thread a needle through traffic and stick the Grom in the tightest of parking situations is a big part of its appeal. Furthermore, with ample power for its size, many riders have taken to using them for trick riding and even racing. The Grom is celebrating 10 years on the market as of 2024, proving the American desire for agile and efficient mini bikes. For just over $3,500 retail, you get a 125cc fuel-injected bike with ABS, digital gauges, and a top speed near 60 miles per hour. Unless you need consistent highway speeds or carry passengers regularly, there are few reasons not to buy a Hondagrom. Plus, they're super easy to customize and they look cool. Coming up next at number 2 is the Kimco Spade 150. Kimco, a Taiwanese manufacturer known globally for its wide range of high-quality scooters, also offers motorcycles from time to time. One of its recent models is the Spade, which falls within the mini bike category. Its styling appears as more of a shrunken version of a Japanese standard bike than specifically a mini bike. However, its proportions are appropriate and the classic motorbike styling looks great. The Spade has a lot to offer, although it does have some minor flaws. Power is provided by a 150cc engine with 4 valves per cylinder that makes 12 horsepower. Kimco reliability is about as good as anything else on the market, and the price is a good value at $2,999. However, you don't get fuel injection with this engine, and while the front brake is a disc, the rear is a drum, and neither offers ABS. The gauges are basic but effective, and the Spade comes only with a low fuel light instead of a full gauge, so at least you'll know when you're running out of gas. The strongest trait the Spade has going for it is the retro motorcycle styling, which is effective and attractive. Sadly, Kimco discontinued this model recently, leaving only its K-Pipe 125 variant, which is an overall less appealing model for the American market. Nonetheless, the Spade is worth mentioning, and with such a low price when brand new, used ones should be available for relative bargaining today. And topping off the list at number 1 is the Kawasaki Z125 Pro. Kawasaki Z125 Pro is a modern alternative to the Hondagrom, which has been a huge success. The Z125 Pro debuted in 2017 and is powered by a modern fuel-injected 2-valve single coupled to a 4-speed transmission. It's a basic and small bike perfect for inner-city cruising with similar dimensions and the same size engine as the Grom. Kawasaki chose to go with more aggressive styling derivative of the bigger and faster machines of the Z lineup, such as the Z900 or the Z650. At around $3,700, pricing is competitive with the Grom, and build quality is also excellent. Kawasaki fans who want a nimble city bike will have no trouble deciding on the Z125 Pro. An additional point worth mentioning is that Kawasaki markets a Z125 in international markets, and that's a different and larger model than the Z125 Pro. All in all, this Kawasaki Z125 Pro is a fun little bike with tons of style. So which of these 5 affordable mini bikes is your favorite? Let us know down in the comments, and if you're looking for something a little bigger, then check out this video next.